Let me show you what I've been working on. I've moved the hoop coop. It was over here. Well, actually it was sitting right here where all the pine shavings is, because I didn't bother cleaning them out when I moved the hoop coop. And that small tote, if you remember, was directly behind it. Now it's, I don't know, 20 foot over here maybe. Wasn't as hard to move as I thought. Put an eye bolt right here and put another one on the back side. Yeah, it's right down there. Put 2 eye bolts in it. Ran a chain from one to the other. Then threw it on the hitch of my truck. Slowly drug it from over there to that tote to over here. What I wanted to do was get a little bit more shade from these cedar trees. Wasn't much shade out here in the yard till sun was getting low. So the chickens would spend a lot of time in that hoop coop, which is extremely hot in the summer. So now they come out earlier. They hang over out in this side of the yard. After I moved the coop, I went ahead and strung up that second 100-foot Premier 1 poultry netting that I had sitting in storage. The original location had the one fence post right here, so I left that. But I moved the entire fence closer to the cedar trees, so it allowed them to get more shade. And me and Coastin done some trimming quite a while back on them trees, because I know in the wintertime they'll sag down real low from the weight of the snow on them, and don't want it touching the fence. But anyway, let's just walk over here. Ran that fence this direction and back over here for a little bit. That 100-foot stops right here. And for now, I went ahead and put the Energizer on this location. It gets a lot of sun. Bad location, because I come over here and turn it off, and then I walk back to the other side to go in. Then I connected that second fence and went right past this mess of a raised bed garden. And all the way back around up to here to the water barrel. Water barrel's still in the same location, but today hopefully we can fix that. Now what we got is a bigger enclosed area for these chickens as they get bigger, more shade, and quite a mess we need to clean up. As you probably already know, I have 2 superpowers. I'm equally good at both of them. My first superpower is the power of procrastination. I can make up reasons not to do stuff and put stuff off forever. But I finally got that hoop coop moved, so now I want to take one of these IBC totes and replace that water barrel that I'm currently using to water the chickens with. I don't think I ever showed you. Maybe I did. A while back I picked up 2 green and white poultry drinkers from Premier 1 Poultry Supplies. They're, I don't know, 4 or 5 gallons, something like that. I'm filling them up every day. So this little water barrel here is a 55-gallon barrel, which not even holding 55 gallons because I got the bulkhead up that high from the bottom. I'm having to fill that up constantly as well. So hopefully at IBC tote to hold enough water that I don't have to keep running that water hose up here as often, because I believe those 330 gallons each. I want the water tote closer to the drinkers, that way I don't gotta carry those drinkers full of water as far. Question is, do I want to use 1 tote or 2 totes? I think for now I'm going to lay 1 tote maybe a foot or so away horizontally from the hoop coop and see what I think about it. it works out well, then I got room to put another one right here. That IBC tote will have to be high enough off the ground that I can stick this drinker directly under it. So, I don't know, maybe 23, 24 inches off the ground. That should give me enough room to slide that drinker under it and fill it up. I kicked around the idea of building a wooden stand out of 4x4s and such to raise that tote up off the ground. But the cheapest way I can really think of is to use concrete blocks. I know the blocks are, I believe they're 8 inches tall. So I'll need about 4 of them under each corner. I don't think I have 16 concrete blocks, so let's take a count, see what we got. I'm counting 2 there, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, looks like I got 7 of the 8x8x16 concrete blocks. So I'm off to Lowe's to pick up 9 more of them concrete blocks. By the way, that's my second superpower. Spending money that I can't afford. We haven't seen any rain in quite a while. We've been blessed with a cool day today. The high's only 93. It's already hit that, so hopefully the temperature's on its way down. We're starting to get a little bit of thunder. I don't think a little bit of rain would bother me. Lord knows the grass could use some rain. I've decided that I want to start off my stack of bricks with these, I don't know what kind of brick this is called. It's a solid brick. It's only like 4 inches tall. I want to start off on the ground with those and then build up with the regular 8x8 by 16s. So I got a couple of them blocks under this water barrel, plus that one there. And, I can use that one as well. But I need to drain this water barrel. Still got some water in it. Hate to just dump it on the ground. So I'm gonna go ahead and top off both these chicken drinkers, and whatever's left I'll put on the ground so I can get to those blocks. We'll see if there's enough water left in this barrel to top this one off. I'm gonna start my tower of blocks about a foot away from that hoop coop. And I know the footprint of that IBC tote is 48 inches long and 40 inches wide. I'm not going for anything perfectly square or level. I'm going for something to hold my water tote. If it gets to get a little bit tippy, I'll shim it up with something. I'm going to keep the water drinker on something really flat, so, because you know how these are, if they're unlevel, the water will run out. But I'm starting to think that 2.5 bricks tall is tall enough. That base of that tote's a few inches tall, so I think that's plenty of room to run the spigot out and fill this up. I'm just going to go with that, 2.5 bricks tall. Well, that was the easy part. This should be another easy part. Hard part's going to be getting this tote up on that tower of bricks without making it tumble down. Well, I almost made it. as I said earlier, I'm going with this larger tote that's 330 gallons. The one in the background is only 275 gallons. And if you didn't already notice, my dolly has a flat tire. We scared the chickens. Not strong enough to pick that tote up by myself, to lay it up here. So I got my fingers crossed that maybe I can lay it up on these two pieces of wood and try to slide it across the wood without shifting the bricks a whole lot. Then I can pull that wood out. Actually, let me go around and see if I can't lift it up from the other side. Actually, that worked out pretty good. I can tell we're leaning way bad toward the camera. It's not going to go anywhere once it's full of water, but I may pull this OSB sheathing out of there and cut me a 2x6. Raise it up even a little bit higher. So actually, I need to raise that about 4 inches higher to get that level. I'm sure it'll work just fine like it is, but I have to look at that thing occasionally, and that just won't set right with me if it's that far out of level. I've got some more of them 4-inch tall blocks. I don't know, kind of decorative block or something. I don't know what they're called. You masons out there can laugh at me. They're hollowed out. I'm gonna grab a couple of them, and I'll go ahead and lift up this side of the tote and put them between the tote and that top brick. So look at those chickens. That drinker's empty. A while ago the wind knocked it off that brick and dumped all the water out. They're still pecking at it, trying to get water. There's one that's full of water. Not the brightest chickens in the world. So that tote stand turned out okay. I can live with that. It's not too wobbly. I think once I get water in it, that it'll be just fine. I got the water hose drug up here. Tomorrow I'll climb up there somehow and give that a good rinse again. That tote, and get it filled up. They got plenty of water for tonight. What I'm gonna do now is give these chickens a little snack and give a snack to the free range chicken as well. Turns out I didn't use but 4 of those blocks that I bought. So I got 6 left over for something else. Well, it's supposed to be a watermelon. Bought it at the big blue store that starts with a W. It's got a little bit of pink in it. Maybe these chickens won't notice. Well, I've got more work to do up around the hoop coop, but I appreciate y'all watching. And he says, catch you next time here at the Little Homestead. Have a good evening, everybody.